Yee.
All right, hello, welcome back to another Staying Alive with me. Play session. Uh, well, I'm going to be returning to Final Fantasy 13, just kind of picking up where I left off. Once again, I had been going through over the past year. Hold on, let me give you something to look at here. Uh, I had been going over the past year and revisiting my favorite Final Fantasy titles, and I landed on 13, and then 13-2, and then I picked up Lightning Returns, which I hadn't played yet. I put a couple hours into it, like end of last year, when I picked it up on Steam during the sale. But that was it. But I haven't like seriously played through it at all. So once again, I went back when I had the two channels, one being the political one and one being the gaming. Just once again, nobody was really looking at the Final Fantasy ones. I had about almost, I think, 30 episodes, 25, 30 episodes. But as I simultaneously played through 13.2, um, because yeah, just keep in mind, if you haven't played the 13 series, you don't necessarily have to play the first one in order to play 13.2, right? 13.2 basically retcons everything that happened at 13 to an extent, right? Like, two's happening because of the consequences of what happened in 13, but as far as excuse me, the resolution and the FMV right before the credit roll, all that stuff was just stolen from you, right? Via all this time shenanigans, shattering of the timeline and stuff like that. However, I will say, because I really loved it, right? Now, so in, okay, here we go. Here, let me, bam, I'm gonna do that right now. How about that? So, I can't remember if I told this story before. So when Final Fantasy 13 first came out, I was excited, picked it up. Day one buy, pretty much, right? Um, I'm not gonna lie. The pacing at the beginning sucks. It does. And for me, and I understand why it's such a maligned title, and I'll give you the reason for that after this. Um, so, like, I truly do understand the discourse, the polarization. I understand the side of the guys who said this sucks. This is just like a hallway simulator. Once again, 10 was nothing but a hallway simulator. So for me, that that complaint doesn't really hold any water. Um, but it was more of a pacing issue because it was like the 13 kind of your way through the world from start to finish. It's a melding of Final Fantasy X, right? The first half of the game, and I imagine most people who complained about this, like me, just never picked up the game again, right? They just stopped playing after that. They are probably frustrated and bored. So that's what happened to me. I let a coworker of mine borrow it. I didn't think about this game for a whole year. So, uh, like, he finished it fairly quickly. I just never went out of my way to get it back from him. So I get it back from him a year later, right? And give it another chance. Um, and wow, yeah, I was blown away. Um, yeah, so once again, like, so yeah, the pacing sucks. For me, it was just like Final Fantasy VIII. It took me three tries to finish Final Fantasy VIII. The first two times I got bored by the time we reached Selphie, and on my fourth playthrough that I started on the PlayStation, I was flabbergasted at how soon you run into Selphie. That in my initial experience with Final Fantasy VIII, that the everything leading up to that felt so slow and boring and just not paced very well to keep you interested, right? So Final Fantasy 13 fell into the same trap. But it was a melding of Final Fantasy 10 and Final Fantasy 12, right? Final Fantasy 12 is also like top 5. So once you get past the first half of the game, it's basically the first half of the game is basically the tutorial, because you're going to encounter a lot of different types of enemies and different configurations, and yeah, like you'll see how sweaty combat gets with Final Fantasy 13, as you see with Part 2 as well. With Final Fantasy 13 and the paradigm system, it gets sweaty. Like, upon, like, initially looking at the game, right? Yeah, it doesn't really seem that way. But then, you start moving along in the story, and these battles, just the regular world beasts, well, then not random battles, but just the regular world battles, those start ramping up, and then you start getting different combinations of enemies, right? And where certain paradigms work on one, certain paradigms work on the other, you know, and I mean, you could chase the 5-star system, cool. It was never really in my interest, but you will find that, yeah, you're gonna have to make some really quick snap, on the fly, however many times I can reiterate that, right? Um, Decisions, right? Just like really quick. On just You have to be quick, because some of the mini bosses will turn into regular bosses. Sorry, some of the mini bosses will turn into just regular world bosses once you reach the latter half of the game, and they're going to be harder than ever. And there's going to be times where sometimes the best way, or your only real way of winning a battle, right, without getting the game over, is to try to neutralize the enemy as quickly as possible, right? Because there's guys like the behemoths that can heal themselves and things like that, right? So yeah, I was surprised with how active, how alert and engaged you had to be with the combat. It wasn't, the run-of-the-mill menu system with the, shoot, even I think the old school ATB active timer was a little more forgiving than 13, right? Because there is no wait as far as, yeah, there's no wait. Like combat just moves. If you're slow, you're slow. You get hit by things, you get hit by things. So once again, you have to be like really engaged. But the beautiful part about the paradigm system is you can be mid whatever action, and as soon as you see like you know an attack about to hit, switch to the proper paradigm, and kind of like a perfect timing, you know, and excuse me, get back to your your attack plan, you know. So anyway, I'm sitting up here doting on this game. I did actually really love it. Um, Once I gave it a chance, once I finished it, it was after Final Fantasy X. Probably one of the more unique storylines, world mythologies of the Crystal, right? Which was refreshing. Excuse me. And two, and I don't do this stuff. Like I don't sit up here and think this stuff out, right? As far as what I'm going to address here. Um, but when I initially started to revisit this game again, end of last year, it just so happened that we were avalanching into the throes of fascism, and quite, I mean, really good timing, right, to revisit Final Fantasy 13. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of, yeah, I mean, it's a major part of the story, but I really, when I thought about replaying it again, that didn't come to mind. And then going through, the replay, I'm realizing, oh, dude, like, yo, this is all about removing people from the nation, or from the planet in this case, based off some weird religious fervor, and like basically a Holocaust is going on. They're purging people. Some are being sent to a planet that has not been developed by humans yet, left to good luck to survive. But then on the other hand too, that situation there is sort of also propaganda at the same time, because some of those people that are being purged from Cocoon, and this isn't spoiling anything, this is all like the first hour of the game, all this is explained, so I'm not going to spoil anything. So some of these people who are supposed to be getting purged off Cocoon, sent to Grand Pulse, some of them are just being shipped off and murdered, man. Like, there's some dark shit. Now, mind you, I mean, if you really, with your adult eyes, look at most Final Fantasies, like, they really address some dark shit. But yeah, like Final Fantasy 13 is, you're literally the the whole inciting incident of the game, is there's a fucking Holocaust happening on Cocoon, right? Like, what the heck? That's heavy shit. That's some real heavy shit, man. So mature content. So I think I explained that I have a theory that most of the people who have certain complaints about Final Fantasy 13, that they never got past the first half. They probably didn't get past the first 2 to 5 hours, right? Lightning is sort of a great amalgamation. She's sort of the best of Cloud and Squall, right? Put together. And here's how I know a lot of the people who, upon game release, who went and gave the game all kinds of negative reviews. Like, they didn't. I mean, because man, there's such character growth, right? There's like really personal story arcs and changes happening. I mean, even fairly early in the game. But people were complaining that Lightning, she was too bland. She had no personality. She was unlikable. She was just a callous a-hole. But it's kind of like that's kind of the point, right? That that's where she starts off at because, I mean, it's not even by the end of the game. Maybe about 2 hours in, she starts to kind of see the error, the folly of living that way. And even still, that whole arc, mind you, we really don't visit Lightning much in 13.2, but that whole arc extends all the way over to Lightning Returns, which is the third entry in the series, the capstone, right? In which Lightning is the savior of, I guess, life. Let's just call it life, right? And this is explained. I'd be ruining that. How do I how do I say this? But she's so in Lightning Returns, she's also Miss Clara Farron. She's also dealing with like those inner demons, right? So, we kind of see some character, well, a lot of character development in the first one, but then coming back in Lightning Returns, like we actually get to see her confront, like, yeah, those demons that caused her to start off in 13 as such a cold, callous, I'm not gonna even say like Spock because yeah, she has some underlying rage, right? So I mean, I'm gonna recommend it. I'm gonna tell you, give it a chance. I'm on the store page right now, right? No. I was gonna say, let's see how much it costs right now. All right, I'm going into shill mode for absolutely free. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I think they should be like under $20, and yes. Yeah, my big old head's not in the way. Yeah, $15. But Steam has a sale, what, every 2 months or something like that. For sure there's gonna be like a Easter or spring one coming up here. So check it out then. I don't even remember how much I bought it for, to be honest with you. But 13's worth it. The end game is worth it. It does take a while to get comfortable with the paradigm system. Because I think, like I explained in during my last play session of 13.2, the game's very lenient in the beginning, right? Like the tutorial hours, in the sense that, and it's very more blatantly so in 13.2, how they start you off with Noah and Sarah with their particular roles auto-filled right at the beginning. I'm losing things. Paradigm system. During most of the like tutorial hours of the game, right? You honestly gonna be sticking to like one or two paradigms, like especially in the opening hours of 13. You're almost exclusively going to be using one paradigm, right? The majority of the enemies are going to have low stagger resistance or high stagger build, with, like I said, mostly one, sometimes two different paradigms. But then it rolls open up. Excuse me. Roles start opening up to other characters. And the combinations, the paradigm combinations get crazy, right? So, for one, it leaves a lot of time to play around. Kind of low risk, I guess, right? Especially because when you lose a battle, your options are to quit, and you can start back up from your last save, or to just retry the battle again, right? So you can just keep retrying the battle again. The game's never gonna just like kick you out. So once again, very forgiving. Mess around with a paradigm or a few paradigms. If it's not working, you keep dying. And that's the thing. Once you hit retry, it doesn't just start you out into the battle, right? It actually brings up the menu first so that you can do equipment changes and you know customize and adjust your paradigms. So very forgiving. But it's not going to hold your hand in showing you all the different types of combinations. You feel me? Like you're not gonna get, let's say, what you start off with, what, like 5 or 6 paradigms. Just going through the story, you're not necessarily going to, oh man, how I'm gonna say, during the tutorial areas, there's rarely going to be, except with the Eidolons, times where you're going to have to really go through a variety of paradigms because of a variety of enemies. Does that make sense? Once again, like most of the tutorial hours of 13, you're gonna really be sticking to like one or two, right? So yeah, just like 12's Gambit system is just more streamlined, a little more interesting, right? A little less micromanagey. So yeah, just once again, let me, because things are gonna get janky when I bring up this window. So that's why I just want to get all my stuff out the way right now. If you have not played Final Fantasy 13, I would recommend it, especially because I'm not gonna like restart from the beginning. I'm like way too far in. I'm just gonna continue from where I picked up, and you know, I invite you, if and when you can, pick up the game. Okay. All right. Let me turn this BGM off. Let's bring that up. Okay, Jank, you ready? Ready for the Jank? Okay, cool. Saz, yeah. Wow. So November. It's been a while. And I'm at, excuse me. Oh man, so sorry. Need to stop smoking on stream. Um, I was gonna say, as I'm on my soapbox about the one or two paradigms that you're gonna pretty much be relying on for the tutorial area of the game, which is pretty much the first like half of it. Um, it's been a while, as you see. November 2025, so I don't necessarily remember what those are. But I think I may have things set up in a particular order. So yeah, check that out. Let's see. Love it. This is a great game. Phenomenal soundtrack. I was so excited to get to March of the Dead Nuts. That's what's playing right now. Oh man, finally made it here. But yeah, now we're gonna get some. Oh, girly. Okay, hold on, hold on. I adjusted, and now baby wants up on my lap. Hold on, real quick. What's up, Gilly, Gilly, Gilly? Come on. Man, looks. See, she knows when I'm recording. And two, like I think she kind of freaks out because sometimes I'll go and I'll check out the recording of the stream or whatever, make sure it's okay. And I think she's freaking out because she hears my voice, right? But then she's looking at me and my mouth's not moving. So she's like searching, sniffing around. It's like, what's going on, dude? I don't think she's too comfortable with that. But she's fine. She'll be laying here on the floor. As soon as she sees the mic goes up, then she wants to come up, right? So, look at her. Look at her. She's ready. You ready for some Final Fantasies? Some Final Fantasy 13, huh? Yeah. Give her a bite. Give her a cheek bite. She did a really good job on. Well, she's getting better on her walks. Let's see how. Hold on. Let me make her some room. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful curse bearers. Alright, gotta make sure girlie has some space. Like, I feel bad whenever I make her feel unloved. But sometimes, hey, sometimes you just need your space for just a little bit, you know? Oh, she's moving around. Okay, hold on. Ah, you girl. And then that's another thing too. The way she likes to lay on me, it's sort of with her butt towards like the end of the slope going towards your knees, right? So it's a very high maintenance. Hey, you. It's a very high maintenance position. Okay, there you go. And I have no idea why she keeps choosing that position. Of course, it does make me cradle her little bubba butts so she doesn't fall, so maybe that's why she likes it. Alright, little girl. Just gonna try to eat my controller. Okay.
here, I
Can we go
find
to the
clock
Fiend Lord's
towers
Keep
always
next
a
time?
sight.
I promise I won't scream much.
Alright, might as well see what's over here. Gee, hold on. I don't remember. Yeah, that's a... Oh, hold on. What's over there?
Clock towers
Fiend
always
Lord's
Like, that's a dead end.
It's back to work tomorrow. I wish today would never end.
Oh. Okay.
Back to work tomorrow.
Anytime I come here,
Can
I
we go to the Fiend Lord's
find passengers bound for Nautilus Park.
Okay, okay. I just have to get my bearings. Alright.
Last call.
That's pretty cool. Very,
Oh,
very
that I smell.
Bioshock-esque.
That's Chocobo, isn't it? Welcome to Nautilus, the city of dreams.
Oh god, this thing is chugging.
Oh,
Somebody's excited.
yeah. Hey, you could make some new friends.
Dodge is crazy
It's
about
the Kylie Minogue version of the Chocobo theme.
really wanted to come here.
It's the DDR version.
Let's look around.
Indeed. And in we go.
What? Vanille.
Wow, the toy looks just like the real thing.
Oh, this thing is
So
chugging.
this one at the parade.
Okay. Do you talk anymore? Okay, let's go. Man, they did our man Saz dirty.
How adorable.
I feel like they only stuck him in for like legal reasons and like it needs a black dude
I've never
because
seen so
in
many.
the sequels, man,
Ooh, the
this is the first and last time you get the control Saz.
Glad I don't work here.
The smell reminded me of home, the wilderness of Pulse.
Hey, come back here.
Chocobo Chick has taken wing. Find where the fugitive fledgling is hiding. It could not have gone far yet. Oh, look at that. To break up the story. Am I supposed to... Is it like an audible deal? Oh god. This thing is chugging.
Find that rascal.
What?
Did we always sell these toys?
What? They're all knockoffs. This is strange, I will say. What am I examining? Oh, okay. It's so tiny. Okay. This is weird. Like, it's not really like even a game. It's just keep following this thing.
Look at that.
This one flew the coop.
Hmm. Oh, wait. And then as I say that, oh. Oh, what? Where is he taking them? Increase magic. Oh no, I was way off. Poison resistance. Alright. Sure. There are tons of save points in this game, that's for sure.
Part of the gang already.
Always good to be among friends.
The fun times are doubled, and your worries feel far away.
And nothing ever seems as scary when you have someone to share it with.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
You're still number one, of course.
Of course. Thanks, Vanille.
Talking shit about
Now,
him.
when I see Dodge, I can tell him about the Chocobos. He's being held by the military.
Psychon, you mean?
Yeah, since he's a Cocoon Lassie. They're running tests. They're trying to figure out his focus. I'm turning myself in. I know they execute Lassie, but hey, they're not total monsters. They'll listen to a final request. They'll have to. Before the end, I want to talk to Dodge one last time. I want to tell him about these Chocobos. I want to tell him about everything I've seen.
But wait, Sass!
Listen, I know don't want you to worry. You're not part of this. You'll have plenty of time to split before I surrender.
That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry, Vanille. I'm tired of all this running.
But you can't. What about Dodge?
Huh?
It's a lessee because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge. I know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
Then tell me!
The lessee who ruined your life was...
Soldiers? Where'd they come from? Get out of here, Vanille!
Why'd you hop off if you want to hop back on? Hold on. It's freaking dog. What's up? Come on. Yeah, hold on. I think she wants me to get her pillow. Wow. You know what? With that, I will be right back.
No place left to run.
If we surrender, they'll kill us. Come on, we
ya. This is gonna sting.
You can do it!
I owe ya. I appreciate it. This is gonna sting. No stopping us. This is gonna sting. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Appreciate it. Getting serious now. Oh, you're gonna love this.
do it?
Getting serious now. This is gonna sting. I appreciate it. This is gonna sting. Oh, you're gonna love this. Huh?
Daddy, I found you.
Huh?
Daddy, got you.
Dodge, why are you here?
Because you promised.
But how did you get here? Dodge! Wait! Come back! Dodge! Not you. Not you, Dodge.
The capture of undesirables. It seems that was your son's focus. Dodge fulfilled it admirably and served Cocoon in the process. You should be proud of him. Mr. Catsroy. Dodge was a great help. He could sense power of Pulse origin. That let us monitor you. Words can't express our gratitude. The data he provided on Enemyless Sea was invaluable. And speaking of gratitude, we enhanced the surveillance footage from the energy plant.
Come back?
Those are the Pulseless Sea behind what
We
happened.
got close to a cocoon fal'Cie.
The picture's a
Might
little
trigger
grainy,
something.
but I'm sure you recognize that
It's
one.
hopeless. I can't
You've spent
remember
so
any-
much time together.
Fang, let's go. What's our focus even matter?
What's it matter? You want to be a monster?
I just...
Keep your chin up. We know the part that matters. Right? We are enemies of Cocoon. Know what I say? Play the part and raise some hell. Might jumpstart our memories.
what?
The fal'Cie. Let's smash it.
Who are you? Huh? Daddy!
Let me heal.
isn't it? The very girl you're protecting is the one who stole your son. Hold. Shall we finish the job? Or would you prefer to?
Colonel Labat, what now?
Follow them and observe. How often do Lucy kill their own?
Why did I even try to run? What was waiting wasn't something I could change.
You are cold-blooded. Lying so people would trust you. Using them as shields. How many you gotta drag down with you? A coward and a killer. The people you use don't get to live. Why should you? Tired of living with guilt? Then die with it. Vanille.
My name is Herbadia Vanille. I'm a Lassie from Grand Pulse. And to everyone on Cocoon, evil. Shoot me for your son.
Don't you even! You think you die, and that's that? Hmm? You think you die and everything will be sugar and rainbows?
Then what can I do? What do you want from me? If I can't live or die, what do you want me to do?
Don't ask me. You figure it out.
I don't know!
Neither do I. It's over. There's nothing to do. Shooting you won't help. Neither will living. Do your worst, you freak!
It's not over.
Okay, fine. You want me? Come and get me!
appreciate it.
Guess Daddy's not gonna make it home.
A little tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation.